All right, and here we go with the Mondo Rogue. This is the exclusive. Very, just kind of an uninspired box. I expected a little bit more from Mondo. I mean, graphics is their thing. Their posters are amazing. And you have a animated property, which should allow for tons of color and fun. And we got some black and whites. I'll drop that down. We're gonna do this quick, hopefully. So again, this is the exclusive. This is the one of the exclusive heads you'll get with the wink, which I really, I had planned already to pose it with that head because I think that really shows her personality. We will get into the body and any defects I might have had, because this figure has come with some issues, and I don't just mean mine. So I believe this is one of the exclusive heads. Very clean paint. I was happy to receive that with no issue. Nice effect. Light reaches through good. Very clean. A piece of hair there. Clean again. No complaints. I do like this, but yeah, she would require a different outfit. But it's cool if you want to just, you know, kind of do your own thing. Now, when I opened my box, I was a bit disappointed because I am missing the angry head, and instead I got two of the normal, you know, kind of flat expressions. So I did reach out to Mondo, and they are going to be replacing that. This one, sorry, I'm trying to get my focus on. So you can see her eyes are crooked. Paint application is bad. Now I don't have to send this back, but if they did, I would have just sent this one back. The one that was on the figure was way better. I mean, this looks pretty good to me. The eyes look, you know, lined up. So the janky head, that will be getting replaced. Gotta love that. And they're also gonna replace the body for me. And we will get into why after we look at the hands. So you have the energy sucking hand, like, you know, she's absorbing someone. You would, like, I guess, put that on their shoulder or their body somewhere, and that'll be her kind of drawing on their power. Various fists and hands, all pretty good. You'll see some like mold defects and stuff. I'm not really sure if it bothers me. It really doesn't. She is crushing a blaster, which is cool. I do like this accessory. Kind of reminds me of like a TMNT type of accessory. You have her bare hand. So that would be pretty much the same as that one. You'll see some color difference in the pegs and the hands. So that's a bit disappointing. Two relaxed hands. And then you have the hand holding the removed glove. So it's actually two pieces. That's the removed glove. Pretty cool. They kept the, they bothered to do the, you know, cell shading in there. Now we'll get into the figure. And I did request a new body. Mine is a bit loose, and there are some paint issues which we will look at. And I want to talk about the stands as well. This is crying for the X on it. I mean, dude, it's a circle, like put an X on it. And the waist clamp, it's loose. I understand they probably don't want to scratch the paint with it, but you can't do anything with it. It's pretty dinky. So the Sentinel bases are much welcome. I'm gonna lose the pose I had her in. But we will look. I mean, she's not horrible, but she is loose. And she's fallen a few times now. On the base, I'm jumping around here. They got 2 footprints, which your foot will fit in. It's very unnerving because you have to squeeze her heel and her foot in there. And I'm very scared of like paint rub. It's scary, but I can report as of now, the heels are clean. There's nothing on there from really jamming that heel in that print. But that will like kind of pinch her heel and hold her up. Let's see that. I don't know if that's a fingerprint, if it's dust or something that was on the paint. Because it's yellow, as soon as you step back, you don't see it. But it's pretty rough, man. It's there and it's pretty rough. There's other issues like you will see a sculpted guideline where the black needs to be, and they just totally overshoot that line. Better example back here. You can see the sculpted line in the green, and the black line should have followed that indent, and it's way over here in the yellow. So your lines are jacked up. Forgivable. You might get something like that. It's fine. But yeah, you'll see the body is just flopping about. What else did I have? I think really that's it. I mean, you'll see some like little wobbles and stuff, but like that's really not bad considering, you know, the challenge here. You do get a different yellow on the actual knee than the painted yellow. That's a bit of a bummer. Looks worse on camera. And the bootstraps, you know, make sure you pull them up above that joint and meet that line there. See a lot of people with the knee guards, like just pretty much droop down. So if you take the time to, you know, make the figure look good, it will. Another issue is the head. Some people feel like it looks too big. It's really not. If you look at just the face, it's in proportion to the shoulders. Everything is nice. The hair might throw you off, but it's really not an issue. She got kicks galore. There's a little bump there. I don't know what that is. Like your tailbone would be up here, not down here. So I don't know what the fuck that happened there. And there's that fucking missed line. She also has like blown out ankles. Let's see if I could straighten them out. And I don't know if that is just the way they sculpted it. Sometimes it looks okay, but just that clump on the ankle is a bit of an eyesore. And then she's got the Mondo logo on her shoe, which is fine, marble there. So overall, like, I'm happy with the figure. We'll see what happens with the replacement parts, and hopefully, you know, that will be good. So one thing I wish I could do, give me a minute here. I can only demonstrate this laying down on the table. In a standing up pose, holding the head like that, that would be fucking sick. But yeah, you can't, it's way too heavy. So the waist clamp as well, it's just so loose. What I was thinking I was gonna do when I got it is have the stands, put this base on the stand, raise this up so she can be hovering over the Sentinel head, which, give me a second. So if I could have done something like that with her floating above it, that would have been dope with the stand, but this stand is so jank, it doesn't support her. That shit already popped out when they were doing that. So yeah, that's a bit of a letdown. I'll have to find a longer extension if I want to do that. I will, maybe I'll get to it somehow, some way. Oh, another thing that kind of sucks is inside the knees you have a R. I guess it was like right and left, so when you bend the knees, you see the fucking, you know, instructions. So it's kind of whack, but let's see if I can get her to stand with one hand. Ain't gonna happen, bros. Yeah, she's too floppy. So yeah, that's otherwise it. Clean paint. Got a little burgundy in the jacket. You see a little bit of clumping, but again, I will get a second body eventually from Mondo, so you know, hopefully that will be alleviated. All right, bitches.